let's say I've got a business that I buy and sell goods, so I need to order in the goods. Now, if on the 31st of December I fill my warehouse with goods that I, in all good conscience, I probably can't pay for, is that insolvent trading?
Warren?
You give us a bit hesitant to answer that. There are going to be obviously exclusions to these type of defences, and one of the exclusions was highlighted by Scott Morrison when he talked about these relief coming out, and that was for debts that are incurred with fraud or dishonesty. So if you get a situation where someone knows they can't pay their debts and says, "Oh, well, I might rack up $1 million worth of debt buying assets that I know I can't pay for," you might have a problem if that's being done in the days before 31 December.
I mean, there is a bit of moral hazard there, I think. What do you think in terms of the sort of the greater good argument, Ginette?
Yeah, well, look, the first thing I'd say is I don't understand why the TMA would be against it, because at the end of the day, surely all it says is go and get some advice. Don't assume that you're going to be covered, and if in doubt, seek out those who can tell you what the real state of affairs are. And in that regard, why not get real safe harbour? I mean, it still doesn't mean that you're actually going to go into any form of external administration. It just means that you're covering all your bases, and better to be safe than sorry. I mean, after all, safe harbour is just for the directors. It's to give them that added protection from the corporate veil being pierced. So I think that, really the organisations need to have a look at the legislation, apply some statutory interpretation, get to the bottom of it and start informing appropriately the public who need to understand this legislation. No one's going to have sympathy for you if you get this wrong.